we're not going to beat around the bush. One thing we know is that this is what's happening to everybody, right? Bills, 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 right? And we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about the fact that not only inflation's eating up, the dollar, but it's decreasing. The value is going down. And they're even right now talking about how they're going to deal with the interest rates. The bottom line is we can't work enough hours on a regular job to cover all the price increases, not only on the bills of food, but gasoline, right? Across the board. We need help. We need to find a way to make some extra money. And that's why you're here tonight, because, it's nothing more important than figuring out what they call a B plan, not just an A plan, a B plan. And here was a magazine cover that was on Forbes magazine back here during 2020, I think it was during 22, right before 23. And when I saw this, I was like, wow, they did a study, and this is exactly what they said. There is no downside to a side hustle. I was like dumbfounded when I saw it. I was like, man, Forbes really put this in there? And notice what they said. There are only benefits to building more than one source of income. Now, you wasn't taught that in school, right? They never start telling us anything about multiple income streams, right? And then they end this statement by saying a side hustle is the new to job security. Think about that for a second. The new job security, right, is what? A hustle, a side hustle. Well, it makes sense to me. One thing NoBoss can tell you, I know there's not enough hours that I can work 2 or 3 or 4 jobs. So what do rich people do? They leverage themselves, they leverage their time, and they leverage their money. So here it is now being said by Forbes. There is no downside to a side hustle, right? Because it's always out there working for you, right? You're sleeping, that side hustle can be working for you, right? And then again, they're saying have multiple, right? Folks, we get the point. We've got to find something that's going to allow us to leverage ourselves as a side hustle, because we just can only work 1 to 2 jobs. That's just the way it goes. There's only so many hours in a day, and you have only so much energy, right? Well, welcome to the $300 solution. Folks, the reason why you're here tonight is because somebody told you about this opportunity, told you about this little opportunity that started to turn a lot of heads. And I'm telling you, man, in a couple of months from now, I'm telling you, people will be screaming this thing across the globe. This little $300 solution is exactly what it means and it stands for, and it is a solution. See, whatever you need, whatever your financial needs are, these are the 2 things you're going to find out tonight. It's simple and it's affordable, and man, it pays over and over again. So again, if you're looking for something, which we should all be trying to figure out how to leverage ourselves, and remember, something affordable. Affordable. Keep that in the back of your mind, or on the front of your mind, I'm sorry, as we go through this $300 solution. Now, I want you to listen very closely, because if you're here for the first time, I don't want you to get scared or run away or leave this Zoom. I want you to just turn off everything and then just open your mind and just think about this for a second. Say, I just want to talk about advertising. This is what we call really the nucleus of everything on TV. Anything and everything has to go through advertising, right? Companies spend big money. People that watch sports know nothing's bigger than a Super Bowl a lot of times, or these big golfing events, right? These companies are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars just for 30 seconds, 60 seconds. Why? Advertising is powerful. Getting in front of as many eyes as possible. Well, suppose you didn't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, right, to advertise whatever you do, right? May it be a regular online business, or maybe it's just a brick and mortar business. And even if you don't have a business yet, you're still in the right place, because you can position yourself so later you'll be able to not only start talking about promoting this, but whatever else that you do. So again, the $300 solution is an online advertising platform. And this concept is very simple. As members join, maybe you have a wholesale buying club somewhere in your city, maybe a Costco, right? Or I can't think of Sam's Club here we have in Illinois. You get my point. These buying costs, right? You pay an extra amount of money to what? Buy in bulk, right? And it's volume. But hundreds of thousands of people are getting those memberships and they're coming to that one location. Well, imagine here, this advertising platform allows the community to grow. As people join, that means there are more eyes available to see what you and I are promoting. See, it makes sense, right? You know, if you can get the most bang for your buck, you would want to do that, right? If you were advertising when you want to advertise where all the people are, well, that's what the $300 solution is. This platform will consistently grow. And as members come in, that means there's lots of eyeballs looking at or the possibility you have to promote whatever you are selling. Now, let's talk about what really it has me excited for the buck. We have one of our major main products are digital. Now, I always tell everybody, why do I spend a little time on this? Because I want you to see we're not banging, uh, crashing pans and hollering and putting down any other businesses. But you know, when you have a digital product, you do not have to ship it. You do not have to package it. You do not have to wrap it. See, it's good business sense to know that, man, my costs can stay low. The company can keep the costs low. Why? Because we don't have to ship, package, or buy raw materials. Very basic business good concept, which means our prices can stay exactly the same. Which means now we don't have to lose. You ever heard of attrition, right? People, retain, right? That people leave, retaining customers is what you want to do, right? We want to retain members, right? Well, people will stay because the price is not going to fluctuate and go up, right? So here's how we start. When you start with us, one of our digital products not only is our initial phase, but when you join, it's called our initial phase 3x4. Now, one of the first products you're going to receive with that is our what we call Surfing Exchange, right? Our Surfing Exchange allows you to be able to get in front, get out there, look at other opportunities that people are pushing, right? Including yours if you want. And as you watch these different advertisements or these different websites come across, you're able to get credit for it. And that credit will help you to be able to continue to pay. And we'll talk about that later for your opportunity to still stay out there and be on what we call the exchange also and the other avenues that we have for you to promote. Then, of course, we've got some great capture page systems, really done professionally, very nicely done. And we've even had a new one that was added. You might have saw it in our updates. We're going to let Mr. Bob Peterson even feature and talk about that a little bit. Then, not only our capture page systems are there, but they also have autoresponders. Did you hear what I just said? Autoresponders, meaning that these people, when they get it, right, it's still going to show up for them and it's going to keep it on their mind what you have. See, when you think about all this right now, I want you to just keep a tally. I want you to guess how much you think all that would be. Because some companies charge you a whole lot of money just for these little particular things we're talking about, right? But it gets better. So again, our products are digital. You don't have to manufacture, do anything that allows us to be able to keep the price down. So again, I said when we first start, what is our first opportunity? We have our initial phase 3x4. Now, another product that you're going to see that you're going to love, and you may not be familiar with these terminologies, but again, we will teach you. We have training in the back office, our text and banner ads. And by the way, hats off. A lot of you all are just knocking us out the park. I was back there a couple of days ago, and I see those banners flying by. Great job. Keep up the good work, everybody. What are we talking about? The members that have been involved are now making sure that they take advantage of the text and banner ads. See, these banners and text ads come from their other businesses, right? So if you got another business out there, online business, you can take the text banner ad that they have and place it over here in the $300 solution, right? And put it back there. So now all the members can see your text or banners moving around, rotating back there to do what? Promote your other opportunities. Come on, folks. It just doesn't get any better. I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better. When I reveal how much all this is going to cost, it's going to blow you away. Then we've got over here what we call our ad board. I love the ad board too, also, because as I always say on our calls, it reminds me of the old days. Yeah, I'm old school. I'm a baby boomer. I remember when I was a kid, I used to love to go to the store with my mom or go to the Ace Hardware store with my father. And I would like to just stand there by the door because I could look at the bulletin board and see everything that was being totally going on in the community, right? Or you go to church and they got a bulletin board somewhere, maybe near the kitchen or where everybody's eating. You get the point. See, those bulletin boards advertised everything that was happening in the community. Maybe Mr. Williams was selling his old used car, his old beat up jalopy for a young teenager. Maybe Mrs. Daniels' dog, she was giving away puppies, little beagles. I remember Mrs. McDaniel was giving away all these beagle puppies, right? All these things were posted back there. Why? Because the community was coming into the churches and the stores, and that was where the most what? Opportunity to advertise and eyes to see what they had to provide or give to us, right? Or sell to us. Then we've got our downline builder. Our downline builder is stellar. What do I mean by that? It is something that people are familiar with, but the fact that they still gave this to us for the price that we're paying, man, it's a steal, right? This allows you to streamline, keep your organization dealing with all the personally sponsored people. That's a term you will hear us use tonight. Your personally sponsored people who you directly introduce to the $300 solution. Here's what the downline builder will do for you. It will allow you to streamline, seamlessly put all of your other business opportunities out there. See, not only the banners are going, but see now your personally sponsored person, when they join, now they can click on and look and see exactly everything you're doing. Well, how many businesses, boss? Up to 5. Are you kidding me? 5? Man, this thing is the ultimate opportunity. I'm telling you. Now, I can personally sponsor, and I don't have to call them and bug them. I don't have to decide how many different emails I'm going to send, or, oh, let me see, which company do I think Joe would like to join? See, I don't have to do any of that. All I do is line them up in my downline builder, and as soon as they join at their convenience, they're able to click on and say, well, let me see what NoBoss, let me see what else he's doing. And there it is. It'll show all of the opportunities that I'm doing. Take them right there to the site, and they can make a decision if they want to join, and then call me. And then last, we have our marketing tools. A full, what they call bells and whistles, right? They left nothing to desire, right? It keeps up with all your statistical reports, your stats, right? Who's joining, right? When they're joining, time stamping even, when they come in, right? Okay. Then also you're going to have your personal matrix, right? You'll be able to keep up with all the things that are happening, the different components that we're going to introduce to you later. Then your personal downline that you're bringing your sponsored people, it's going to keep them like ducks in a row. So I don't care if it's 30, 40, 50, 100, you'll be able to track everybody, see their email addresses and everything. Folks, I'm telling you, you can't lose with what we use. I'm telling you, the $300 solution is where you want to be. And that's why we want to show you the money. Because as we said in the beginning, at the end of the day, yes, we definitely need something that we can call a side hustle or another income stream. But now, when we talk about showing you the money, remember I told you about that low cost, right? Well, listen to this, folks. How much do you think to initially start your business is going to be? Not 150, not 200, right? Not 2 payments of $395, $20 US. Notice I said US. I had some people ask me about crypto. No. This is not one of those deals. We're not dealing with crypto right now. Love it? This is not that. US dollars, folks, right? Good old $20. That's how you get started. And when you pay your first $20, right, you're going to actually join we call our initial phase. This is the only way to get started. It's the only way to enter into the 300. Now, this is also going to set you up for residual. residual income. And we're going to share with you a little later on why that's important. So we already talked about that in the beginning, but I want you to understand this is not just a residual opportunity. This residual income has unlimited income potential. Unlimited. So please do not look at this as that, oh, that's one of the little old $20 programs, right? Yes, we pay $20 a month. And I want you to look at that $20 monthly just like you look at your Netflix subscription or your Amazon subscription. I want you to think of it just like that. Not, oh my God, they're charging $20 a month. We already showed you what you're getting already for $20 a month. Come on, folks. I'm not gonna stand on the soapbox tonight, but I just want to emphasize what we have. I think they've been so over generous, and I love them for that. Thank you very much. So we join with $20, and there's a $20 monthly. I like to look at it as our business expense, right? Which that opens up the door for write-offs later, right? And there's also a way to look at this thing where it's going to pay for itself. And then we move to our second system. Now, our second system is very unique. When you look at the way these things are combined together, oh, wow, it can bring a lot of mega cash. Why? Because this is an option. This is optional. Our second system is optional. You do not have to do it. No. But this is what we call a cycler. And our cycler has 2 phases. And to join this, you will only need $100 one time. And if we do it right, it will not come out of your pocket. It should be coming out of your profit. From where? Here's a hint. From the initial phase. Our 3x4 force matrix. See, folks, if you look at how this thing is built, you're going to know you're in store for something fantastic. So again, we have our initial phase. This is how everybody joins. $20 to get started, $20 monthly. Please look at this as like you look at a subscription. This is like a business expense, right? And then you can look at the second income stream, which is our cycler. It's optional. Now, both of these, we call them our income stream systems, right? Believe it or not, is true. You may be asking, well, do I have to go get a lot of people? Do I have to go get somebody, NoBoss? No, you really don't. No. To be able to be paid, to earn in both of these income systems, you do not need to sponsor anybody. However, NoBoss is going to caution you. You do not want to do that, and we'll show you a little later on, right? You do not want to do that. So there we have it. Now let's talk about this initial phase. Man, I'm trying to stay calm because when I look at this screenshot right here, I just get tingly, right? Because this is not only powerful, but I want you to look at that $20 monthly. And I want you to think about everything that I've already showed you that you already get, right? All the products, right? The marketing systems back there to even highlight about that, right? They've got text ads back there for you to, great way to market. If you don't know what to say, they've got some help back there for you. But I want you to look at how this is split. Remember we said in the beginning, simple, right? Look at this, folks. This is it. This is so cool. Listen, this is how this works. Our initial phase is a 3x4 forced matrix, right? Forced meaning only 3 positions on your front line, okay? This is your first level here, okay? Now, we earn $2.50 for everybody that joins, right? Regardless if you bring them or they fall in there from some spillover from your upline or the team, right? So I want you to really look at this for a second, because if you see here, this 3, however they fall, you put them there, right? Or they fall in because you got a progressive team member, right? Upline. Listen, that's $7.50. Okay? Now, the second level only holds 9 positions. 9 members can be there. Now, of course, we like to say if everybody was getting 3, wow, this thing could go down very quickly, right? Why? Because the fact is that these 3 can get their 3, and there would be 9 on your second level. It's 4, see? If you brought another person and you got all 10 people, right? Okay? of 13 people, 3 would be here, 9 would be here, and 1 would have to fall under someone on the second level, but down here on the third level. See, it's forcing people under each other. But I want you to understand, how much are we paying? $20 a month. Look over here to the right, and I want you to see, along with just 9 people, what's happening right here. You're already covering the cost. But watch this. We still didn't talk about the $750 here. So technically, right, with about 8 people, technically, man, you're home free. You're actually in now the black, as they call it, right? See, we're not even talking about a whole matrix field yet. Now, let's move forward before I get really, really, really too excited and I just start talking super fast. So let's play this thing all the way out. It's only 4 levels. And on each level, you can only have the amount of people you see here. Once this happens, regardless if you bring them all, you bring half, you just do 3, or you do none. Once this matrix C is full, you earn $300. Ring, ding, ding, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Where can you spend $20 a month and have opportunity to leverage it into $300 every month? Every month. I don't know, folks. I don't know any place. And watch this. You do not have to wait for this matrix to fill up to start getting paid. That's right. See, every Friday they pay 12 o'clock noon Central Time. You get your withdrawal request in, right? You got $100 there, right? 120, whatever the case may be. You can withdraw it. Think about that for a second. So that means there's weekly pay. There's weekly pay, folks. But I want you to get the understanding here that $20 leverage can bring you 300, and we have this small, I'm going to say it again, small matrix. And I know people are going to be mad and say, okay, no, boss, you're overemphasizing. No, I'm not. I want everybody to really realize how unique this is. We're not looking at a 2x18, 2x16, 3x20, and all that stuff. Folks, a simple 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. Force matrix 3, 9, 27, 81. Total this up is 120 people. Only 120 people at $2.50 each. And I'm looking at 300. Wow. I'm already ready to sign up again. Sign me up. But hold on. Because there is more. We're going to talk about the 100% matching bonus. Why? Because you can earn up to 100% matching on all your personally sponsored people. So let's just say the number 3 is what we're rolling with right here, right? We're gonna show you why this is so important. You would get what? If their matrix is full, you would earn 300. Now let's stop for a second. Forget about that. Let's just say this matrix is half. And you got 3 people, and all they've got is $200, right? In that matrix, they earn 200. If you're getting 100%, you're gonna get 200. So what does that mean? That's an extra $600. That's not including your $300. Folks, are you starting to see why this is so hot? This is going to be the thing that's going to be talked about across the globe. Now, how do we get that 100%? Here's how we get that 100% matching. We have to go out and share. When we sponsor, personally invite one person, and when that person joins, we automatically now qualify to earn 25% matching bonus on that one person. And when we go out and share with a second person, now they allow us a 50% matching bonus on those 2 people. And then, of course, there's the number 3. Ding, 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 ding. We get 3. We go share. We go tell and help those 3 to see how powerful this opportunity is. Man, we get 100% matching bonus. So what does that mean? I want you to take a look at this. So now if I change this trajectory and I said, would you spend $20 to have the potential to make $1,200 monthly? Now, what would you say? See, the 300 may not have got you excited, but now I'm saying to you, would you leverage $20 monthly to have the potential to earn $1,200 monthly? And I think the answer would be yes. And again, here's the reason why. We just said it. We don't want to be redundant, but we want you to embrace how powerful this is. Because if you would just to share this with those three, you're going to earn, when their matrix is full, folks, they only need 120, right? Think about that. Your first person's matrix full. You earn 300 on him. Your second person's matrix is full, 300, right? And the third person, his matrix is full, 300. That's what, folks. You're looking at $900 easy, right? That's 900. Add your 300, $1,200. Who cannot use $1,200? And somebody said, wow, well, how much do you spend every month? $20. Hey, I'll tell you what, if this was something else like a business opportunity somewhere else or brick and mortar business, and you spent $20 to make $1,200, I don't think you would even think of a second not to do it. So I want you to just marinate on how powerful this is. And, you might be sitting here saying, well, you know what? I really don't know anybody yet. I don't know if I want to try this, folks. Let me explain something to you. Get positioned as soon as possible and let this thing play out for you so you will see how it works. But listen, it gets better. It gets goodier, as they say. Why? Because now we introduce to you our second income stream. Again, this is optional. I want you to understand, if you combine this, like you should, coming out of that initial 3x4, folks, you talking about mega cash. And here's the reason why. When we go into our cycle, it is composed of two phases. Right now, we're going to consider phase one. It's a $100 one-time cost to enter into our second income system, which is optional, right? And this is considered our cycler, the $300 solutions cycler. Now, I want you to see how uniquely designed it is. It's a 1x2. Why is that so exciting? If you notice, you don't see a whole lot of different levels. 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This is not a 2x4. It's not a 2x5. Folks, they keep it simple. Here's the genius in this. This is you here, and these two positions are the only two positions under you on that first level. Now, you can bring these two people in personally. They can follow you. If you're listening to what I'm saying, they can follow you right out of that initial matrix, right? Okay? And you can also enter not out of just profit from coming out of the initial phase, okay? But there's an option if you just wanted to join immediately right away. Let's just say you got a hot team and they want to do everything fast. Well, you still have the option of paying directly and coming in out of pocket if you want to. So what am I saying? You would be able to pay 20, join the initial phase, right? The 3x4, our force matrix, our residual monthly income generator. And then if you want to, you can turn right back around and join and come into our cycle, paying $100 out of pocket that one time. And now you're set, okay? I'll give you an example of how to do that a little bit at the end of this presentation. Let's see what we're going to receive, though. See, once two people fall in those two positions, regardless if you put them there, they come in from the spillover from the upline, you're going to earn $200. This $200 is going to be dispensed just like this. You get to keep 100, and the other 100 is going to automatically, notice I said automatically, enter you into phase two. Now, why is that important? Because you don't have to do anything else once you join. Just take care of business, share and invite, help people, show them how to do this thing, show them how it works, bring them to the calls, take them to the videos, right? Folks, once people see how this works, what's the first thing you're going to get back? You're going to see a $100 commission. Wait a minute. Didn't I pay $100 to join? I sure did. So you're telling me, NoBoss, I could get my money back from this little small matrix league just like that? Yes, I'm telling you that. If you go to work, it will respond. It will repay you right away. You're getting your money back. What could be better than that? And remember, the other $100 is going to put you into phase two. Let's talk about that. However, I always forget about we still earn some what we call text banner ads and credits. Simply put, this is what we call the advertising fuel that keeps your banners and advertisement back there rotating. See, as you pick up these points, everything is rotating, text banner ads. So every time someone joins back there, goes back there and look, they can see the potential ads, right? But as they show up, this deducts the credits. So you need to refuel, replenish, as I always say. It's like gassing up the automobile after you've driven all the way from one state to the next. Okay? So that's what you're going to receive. That's going to boost that advertising back up, and you're still out there advertising. Now, let's talk about our 2x2 force matrix. Again, $100 was automatically paid for you. That wasn't out of pocket. That was out of that profit because you earned 200. But now look, we have a 2x2. Still very simple. Simplicity at its best, right? What do we have? 2 levels. And we have 6 positions under you. That's you at the top, right there, right? You fall in here. And again, now the same 2 people probably can follow you. Or again, due to spillover, the great teamwork, these positions can be filled by anybody. They can come down. You do not have to personally sponsor them. Okay? However, we do not get paid on this first level. Our money in the 2x2 comes from the second level. Just want to teach those that are looking for the first time. So where's this money coming from? It's always on our bottom level here, right? And we see 4 positions, 4 new members there that came out of phase 1. They came over into phase 2 and they fell in these spots. Well, guess what? When all 6 positions are filled, now down here you have earned those 4 $100 bills. So now there's an earning of $400. How is that dispensed? Well, you're going to get $200 of that 400. 100 is going to put you back, notice I said back into phase 1. And then $100 bonus is there for your sponsor. We'll highlight that in just a second. I just want you to understand the re-entry that just happened for you. Out of that profit, again, not out of pocket. So are you starting to see the picture here? Now we have a second system that's cranking out like a piston, like a Ferrari, right? It's going from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 1, back into phase 1, up to phase 2, and over and over and over again. And folks, this is not a breakaway. This is not starting a new matrix and everybody's following you into a new matrix. You are leaving and going back in behind someone in your downline. Folks, this is true team, what we call building and working together. Dream work, making a team work, making a dream work, you name it, it's all right here. Very simple. Now, we talked about the $100 sponsor bonus. This is important. Why? Because this company is still rewarding people that go to work. I don't like to always say go to work. I'd say people that really are reaching out to share and help people. Don't you want to help people? Don't you know someone that could use this extra money? See, we want to teach everybody how simple this is. But to do it, you got to roll up your sleeves and get going. And again, I understand we said in the beginning, no, you don't have to sponsor anybody to get paid, folks. But don't wait on spillover. Create spillover. You know, if you were working, when you want to get paid every Friday instead of waiting once at the end of the month, right? Well, the same here. You go to work and do what we have to do. It's there. It's going to reward us. Again, this sponsor bonus is going to be paid to the sponsor who sponsored you. So I want you to visualize this. Every time you cycle, right, out of phase 2, back into phase 1, the person who sponsored you gets a $100 bonus. So imagine that for a second. Don't think about just now. Think about 4 months from now, 6 months from now. How many people would you've introduced? 4, 5, 6? And it was 5 people, right? 5 people. And they all sponsored in 1 month. That's an additional extra $500. We're not even talking about what you're going through and earning from phase 1 to phase 2. We're not even talking about the initial phase of the 3x4, what we call monthly matrix. Come on, folks. Remember what I said, mega. This is a mega cash cow. Please listen to what I'm saying. You should get excited tonight. You want to get started. Now, here's the thing. Not only can you think about all those people that you could be getting those sponsored bonuses on, I want you to think about how fast the team can roll through phase 1, phase 2, phase 1, phase 2. Keep that in the back of your mind, okay? Now, the same thing's going to happen when you cycle out of phase 2. You're going to pick up some text banner ads and credits. And this, again, is to continue to help you to be able to promote the opportunity. Now, here's our back office. I want to show you how you're going to sign up. It's very simple. You're going to find a link in your email or your text. The person that introduced you to this opportunity, they put you on this call, you're going to call them back and say, man, I am ready to sign up. I'm ready to go. I got my 20. It's like a rocket in my pocket, and I'm ready to go, right? And when you log in, after you register, you're going to see something up there at the top that's going to say purchase position. It's just that simple. And when you click that on, the next thing you're going to see is going to say purchase position. What does it say? Monthly residual plan, right? That position, what? $20. You'll click on down there where it says credit card, and it's going to open up, and you're going to make that payment. Now, I also want to say as a sidebar note is that I want to make you aware of that when you make that purchase, or anybody on this team, when you bring someone to the table and they make this purchase, remind them that their receipt is not going to say the $300 solution. Their merchant receipt is going to say Healthy New Living. Who is that? That is the parent company. That is the owner of the $300 solution. We run on that platform, we run on their merchant account. And so you will see it say Healthy New Living. So why are we saying this? So that way you would not think that someone came to your, got a hold of your credit card, your debit card, and I don't know, I never made this purchase. I don't know any Healthy New Living, folks. Relax. It's all the $300 solutions. So remember that name, Healthy New. That's with the NU Living. Now, once you do that, remember I gave you the example earlier that said maybe you don't want to wait and go through the 3x4 matrix, our monthly residual plan, and earn enough money to be able to leverage yourself into our what we call second income stream, our cycling. Maybe you're just ready to go and you got a team of people say, let's knock this thing out now. Well, all you would do later on is log back in again, okay? And when you log back in, you're going to click on that purchase position or whatever the case may be. And then you're going to see, you will see this payment success, lady, when you make the first payment. But you're going to come back around again. You're going to click on that purchase position the second time, and then you're going to see this, right? Now it's going to say phase 1 position for $100. See? So you can do it immediately. Well, I say give it a little minute, make sure you're activated and in your back office before you do this, but you'll see this, and then you can come out of pocket immediately if you want to. So yes, you will pay your 20 and come back, and you can pay your 100. But folks, unless you really got a team ready to rock and roll, why don't you just leverage yourself into there? So $20 can take you through this whole thing. I think it's incredible. I'm so excited about that. Now, again, you're going to see this nice lady saying, woohoo, you did it. The payment's successful. If you do not see this, then your payment did not go through. Wait a couple of minutes, clear your browser, and try it again. Okay, don't panic. Don't panic. If not, get to me or you can email support and we'll see what's going on. Okay, now, this is one of my favorite parts. I love this picture because I have a lot of baby boomer friends. I'm a baby boomer. And right now, a lot of my friends are in trouble. They are retired. Some of them have good pensions. But again, remember in the beginning, I told you what was the corporate. What was the problem? Inflation, right? The dollar losing its value. We can't do anything about that, right? The dollar's doing what it's going to do, right? The economy is in the tank, everything. But we can do like Forbes said, align ourselves with a side hustle, position ourselves for multiple income streams. And there's no better platform to build any and everything for the future. All your other businesses should be what? Based on coming out of the $300 solution. So I like to call this like the new alternative retirement plan. And even if you're not ready for retirement, it's nothing wrong with setting yourself up for a nice one later on, right? So again, work where you want to work because this is all still online, right, folks? So I really want to thank you all for coming to our call tonight. We're here every Monday and Wednesday, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, and I think we always say we're 5:30 something Pacific out there in California. We really appreciate you being here. I want to thank you all. Get back to the person that brought you to this call, right, to this Zoom. Get started tonight. And if you haven't had a chance to share with somebody, man, step back. Think about what we have and just make a list of a few people. You don't have to say a lot. Go into the back office. They've got some nice little text ads you can use to email people. Conversation just to start the conversation, right? And if not, tell them about NoBoss. Say, well, you got to get on. If you don't know anything to say, listen, you be ready to get on this call on Wednesday night. This guy, NoBoss, man, he's talking about this opportunity and people are making money and I need you to see it, right? You got to see this guy. Put it on me, right? Make him come see me, right? And we're going to do the heavy lifting for you, okay? So again, I want to thank you for coming to our Zoom tonight. I appreciate everybody. Now, I want to introduce to you all a couple of gentlemen that are on our call tonight. And I do want to start, I'm going to let Bob finish up, but I want to go to our guy. You might have heard him earlier, Mr. Brian Hedges. He's out in Australia, and it's very early over there. And here he is with us. And so, Brian, could you unmute yourself and just tell us, why you really are excited about this opportunity? Share with everybody.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this opportunity. I've been in network marketing now since 1996. Since 1980. Since 1982, I started my first network marketing business. And like most people, I probably started in Amway. And it clashed with me because I'd been used to working as a sales rep. So I've been used to sales all my life. And network marketing was a whole new ball game for me. So over the years, we had our own company at one stage. Sadly, that folded because of the Texan government closed down our payment processor and cost us nearly $500,000. But apart from that, we've done well. And since then, I've been looking for a company where everybody can join at a low cost, build a capital base, because it's a business, guys. You can either treat it as a hobby or you can treat it as a business. If you treat it as a hobby, we'll just say golf. You've got to go out and buy your golf clubs. You've got to go and buy your golf balls. You've got to go and buy your tees. You've got to go and buy a thing. You've got to pay your caddy. You've got to pay your green fees. It's the same sort of thing. If you treat it as a hobby, you need to have your monthly subscription paid. And if it took you 12 months, even before you made $300, you're still ahead. And that's the thing that I really want to get through to a lot of people today, is that a lot of people will join a program 1 month and then they'll throw it in the bin the next month because they've made $7.50 or they've had 2 people spill over and they haven't done anything. I'm 73 years of age and I'm as dumb as a plank on some of the social media stuff, right? So what's the solution? The solution is simply to find somebody who can do it, as in someone younger. Now, we're from all over the world here in this Zoom tonight, and I'll put it to you, there are people in your own hometown, right in your hometown, who would be able to benefit you in joining this business. So why don't you get onto your Facebook bulletin boards, put a little post out saying, hey, look at this. That's what you're going to do. And let them come back to you, and if they come back to you, give them your referral link, the one that's got the capture page on it. Now, I've been in here less than a month. I've sponsored 3 people that I've upgraded. I've got 9 that I haven't upgraded as yet, and I've got 27 on my subscription list. And I have not done a lot of what I'd call heavy marketing. It's just been very light marketing because I've got health issues, so I can't work all the time. So the other side of the coin here is that people keep saying to me, come and join this business. It's only going to cost $300 to join, or join this wonderful investment program that's $150 to join. And I've had a look at some of them, and some of them are great. But I don't have a spare $150 right now, but I can generate it through the $300 solution. And that's the secret, is that use some of your money to leverage into other things, do your homework, check it out. There's an old saying, if a deal is a good deal today, it'll be a good deal next week, next month, next year. Don't feel pressured about joining something. Sometimes it's probably a good thing if you wait. But with this thing, I would also encourage everybody to, as you can afford it, to come in at $20 a month, allow yourself good 12 months to build the business, but also if you can afford to come in at the $100 level as well. Because I can assure you there's a lot of people above you going to be working hard to build their income, and that can benefit you as well. So I'll just say that for the moment and pass you over to Bob.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much, Brian. We appreciate you out there in Australia. All right, let's go to Mr. Peterson. Bob? How are you this
Hey,
evening, young man? How you doing, young man?
very, very good. Hey, Brian, my wife and I were in Australia 2 years ago. What a great country. We were on 14 different flights to see that country.
It,
Amazing country.
it's a big country,
Um,
right?
yeah, certainly is. Uh, I have got you by a couple years, actually, but I love the concept of networking. I love the concept that I was taught by Art Williams years ago in a company that we had up here that sold life insurance and mutual funds, that the road to success goes through the dump. But the dump doesn't have to be very big with this program, and that's why I love it. I've known the owner for a while, 4 years under development, and the resources are so great. This recording, by the way, will be in the back office. You can see that when you log in. You can go into the promotions and you can see some capture pages with a couple minute videos. And so all you have to do is ask people for comments. And the timing will be right for enough of them that they're going to ask some questions. That's the secret. You got to do it every week, every day. You got to ask them for comments. And in that process, the timing is going to be right. They're going to know that they need to advertise whatever they're doing. There are millions, as we know, of networkers around the world. This is worldwide. I mean, millions of networkers need to advertise what they're selling. What they're selling costs a lot of money. So they need to have a way for their distributors to advertise what they're selling, and they need to have a way for the distributors to make some money advertising what they're selling. If they don't have anything to advertise, they can advertise this program using those tools. Such a great win-win. Everybody has $20. And when people really dig in and understand what's happening with the overlap in a matrix because of the match, it's not $250, it's $5 when you look at that overlap. This is a big pay system. And that cycler that John has come up, they call it no breakaway, both of them breakaway. This is a great, great cycler, great advantage for sponsoring many. You're going to love it. Look at the videos, bring your people to these calls, get them in front of these videos, and watch out what's going to happen to your pocketbook and to whatever you're selling. Back to you, Isaac.
Oh, wow. Thank you, both of you gentlemen. Listen, I just want to pull something from both of what you and Brian said. Thank you so much for those comments. People, if you didn't listen to what they were saying, I just want to highlight a few little things. You know, Brian was mentioning about the fact that, you know, there are great opportunities out there. So we want to make that clear. We know there's a lot of great other opportunities out there, and we know a lot of us are still, you know, doing other opportunities in businesses. But he said, everybody doesn't have the big ticket item money, right? Same thing Bob is saying. So you need to find something to leverage off of. Now, back in the old days, we used to call these like a feeder to help you feed into other opportunities. And that's what Bob just eloquently just pictured and painted for us. Listen, if you got other businesses out there, great. You might have a nutritional company, and all those products to save your life, maybe $400 a month, and you can't stay on that auto ship, right? But you can come over here, right, for $20 a month, get your foundation going, right? Bring some of your team members over, people over. Understand what we're saying. Bring the team over, the same team that's in your other opportunities. You get the picture, everybody? And utilize, like Bob and Brian are saying, build the income, and now you can afford to go into any other opportunity and sustain yourself. See, that's why we're so excited about this. Because with $20 a month, man, you can do it all. This thing is the foundation. And you can go to any opportunity you want to, 7 of them, 8 of them, and don't even worry about how much it's going to cost. Why? Because the 300,000 solution is going to pay for everything. It's going to bring all that. And can you imagine your team members following you all? Oh my goodness, this is awesome. This is awesome. Hey, listen, I saw Miss V out there before we get out of here. Anybody else got anything they'd like to just share with us positive? I'm on a positive roll this week. Anything about the back office, and then you can send it to the admin. But anybody open up. Okay, go ahead, Miss V. Out of Houston in the house.
I'm excited about the back office because now you can click on it and send things out, and the person who want to look at it, they can put their email and everything in it and send it back out to you. So they've already put it together. I don't have to sit down and try to figure out what to say.
Yes. And I want to highlight something. If you haven't looked at your updates, go back there and look at your updates, because we've got some leaders doing some things. We got Mr. Peterson put together a nice, they've got another capture page, just to put a new video there. And then a little later on, we're going to introduce to you a few things too. Some of our other leaders, I think Mr. Jim Piercefo's shared with me today, what we call like an electronic marketing business card, like, right, that people can just send through phone. So folks, we've got leaders coming on board. They're sharing their talents and their gifts. We embracing everything and everybody. And so listen, man, listen, no bars hold here. We want you to roll up your sleeves and go to work. So listen, I'm not gonna hold everybody. I know everybody is still late, man, over there in Australia. I don't know, you're gonna go back to bed, Brian, and then get back up, or you just gonna start the day? What you gonna do, Brian? I don't know.
My day is I'm going to do something really, really unorthodox. I'm going to go and write to some university students. My hope is to find one who's a lot smarter than me, that is interested in network marketing, but also has a handle on computer influencing, is I think the word I'm looking for, is an influencer.
There you go.
There's 45 universities in Australia. If I can find 3 university students that are into this, I don't have to work again.
Yeah, those young
just
people,
joking, but
those young people are really good. Yeah,
I love numbers, and what a lot of people are missing out on here, I think, is that they don't realise how quickly the 100% matching bonus kicks in. You got your 3, it kicks in immediately. Next time somebody pays in your system downline, you don't get $2.50, you get $5.
yeah,
Because of the 100% matching bonus.
yeah.
And you go down 2 levels and suddenly you're looking at $60 matching bonus, or you're looking at, 120 matching bonus.
Yeah, you know what, Brian? You know what? We got Miss V on, and I don't want her to talk about a lot of particular money, but she just experienced that. In other words, what we're talking about, folks, is after she got her first 3 personal sponsored people, as that matrix builds, you can actually start seeing the 100% showing up for her as other people are joining. So you don't have to wait to see a whole matrix fill before you see the advantage of the 100% matching. Folks, that's what I'm saying. It's exciting. You'll see 75 cents here, 50 cents there. You're like, wait, where'd that come from? And you'll notice, somebody came under somebody. Oh, this is fantastic, So Miss V, did that happen? Share a little bit. Well, we were excited that day, weren't we, Miss V?
What was happening is once I put it in my 3, it showed me what I got, and then when my 2nd level almost filled out, and then I had somebody on my 3rd level, then I got matching. So I was really excited to receive the 100% matching. It did what it says it was going to do.
Yes.
That's what I look at programs. Are they going to do what they say they're going to do? And it did.
Wow. Thank you so much for that testimonial. And keep working. You're really doing a great job. Everybody, listen, I can be on here all night just excited and talk to everybody. Matter of fact, I can sing a lullaby to everybody, put everybody to sleep. I'm so excited. But listen, I'm not going to do that. I just want to say thank you, Bob, for everything you've been doing. Jim, I got to get back to you about that thing you've been building. Brian, I hope you find you some students out there. And I think you should, because I think Bob, Mr. Peterson brought out a good point. Ask people for their opinion. People love to give their opinion, right?
Yeah.
They love to give their opinion. So ask them, hey, look, come take a look at this video I'm about to send you. Tell me what you think, right? You don't even have to mention, do you want to make extra money? Just say, listen, I think you're smart, right? And I respect your opinion. Could you take a look at this video, tell me what you think, and let the video do the work, folks? It'll sort it out. It'll sort it out. Oh, well,
That's
tonight's recording,
brilliant marketing
said, where
system.
can we find the recording? Give it about an hour and it'll be posted in your back office, okay? That's what they're putting them down every week. We're putting them back there, okay? All right. Sounds good. Okay. Well, I see some great looking people out there, and we're gonna say goodnight to everybody. And I appreciate everybody. Listen, same bat station, same bat time. See you Wednesday, okay? 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, okay? All right, I appreciate
Thank you.
everybody's time. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna say unmute yourself because we gotta go do something, y'all. We gotta get off. You know what I'm gonna say? Go get something, right? So unmute yourselves, and I'm gonna count to 3. Count 1, 2, 3. What we gonna do? Go get what?
Good.
Go get that
Go
money.
Go get them. Go get them. Go get them.
Go
Go
get
get
it, y'all. Go get it. All right. See everybody Wednesday.
See you later, guys. Have a great day.
Good
Okay,
night.
bye-bye. See everybody.